Well, Charlie Baker, thanks for joining us again this year.
Thank you for having me.
With Edinburgh Festivals magazine, and we're at the Udderbelly just now. But your
Edinburgh
show...
Festivals magazine is my favourite magazine to do with the Edinburgh Festival. Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful. Of all the ones you could read,
I know all the ones there are.
Yeah.
This is my favourite one.
Oh, good.
What is it called again? Edinburgh Festivals magazine.
Yeah. Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
And your show this year, freshly
baked.
See the pun on the
named in February when I didn't have a show.
Good.
But it's good. It's sort of worked its way around to sort of be about being freshly baked.
Do you often start it that way with like, okay, here's an idea, I'll roll from that, or here's a name? And...
Well, I have a sort of the way I work is I'll have like a bunch of stuff that might be jokes.
Yeah.
And then I'll try and throw it all in.
Not just baked goods. There could be something savoury.
It can be about anything.
You know.
It doesn't. Yeah, not necessarily baked goods or sweet pastries, or the decision of whether a pie or a pasty is best.
Right.
These are all questions.
Whole range of culinary.
Other stuff. There's other stuff about me that isn't to do with food.
Yes.
You may be shocked
well, we know
to hear.
The star of the comic relief.
Exactly. Well, I think that's quite a long time ago now.
Well,
but come on, let's mention it again.
Though.
Let's mention it again. I dance in this show. Show. This show is sort of about me being quite a showbiz confident child and person, and trying to come to terms with that as an adult, to give it a serious side. But it's really about being a showbiz person.
And when you say come to terms with that, it's been difficult for you.
Well, no, people don't particularly like confident people.
Right.
And I think
it makes us insecure people feel that.
it's learning as a confident person to manage being confident so as not to annoy too many people.
Right.
That's quite a serious
America maybe, but
it's quite a serious way to put it, but it's also about growing up and my family and very autobiographical. With lots of jokes. There are loads of jokes in it.
Oh, well, that's always good with a comedy show.
Well, some shows I've seen, you'd think...
Struggle with the jokes.
Could do
Not
with one.
The jokes in my
could
mind
do with one soon.
Okay, so people should come along and see you this year.
But this year is... I'd say this BBC. So far is my best show so far of what I do and what I like doing best, which is making people laugh and comedy.
So is it kind of, do you think, is it... aiming at a certain crowd, or is it going to be?
No, I hope I appeal to everybody. I'm not particularly edgy. You're not going to get pithy political one-liners from me. You're getting silly stories. You're going to get singing and dancing because it wouldn't be a Charlie Baker show without it.
Age rating.
I'd say 14 plus.
Okay.
I'd say there are 4 Fs.
Yeah. Okay.
No Cs.
Right.
I do say.
So depending how liberal you've been with your.
There are 2 Cs. I say Cornwall at one point. And circus skills.
Right, both could be offensive.
Both pretty dreadful, especially circus skills.
Yeah.
Do you
try and perform any, or is it just...
Are there a worse 3 words in the world than circus skills workshop?
I know. I mean, you're really not selling the show right now.
There's no circus skills in it. I promise that. But there's loads of jokes and loads of laughs.
I mean, it is essentially it's going to be a feel-good hour for whoever.
It's a very feel-good hour. I'm not trying to teach anyone anything.
Yeah.
And if you are coming to my show to learn anything,
any big message other than baked goods?
Try and be confident and not get too annoyed with the confident people.
Yeah.
Because it's not their fault.
Yeah.
They've just been loved as children.
Yeah.
It's not their fault they've been loved as children, is it? You have to sort of go, and confident people learn to temper it.
Yeah.
That's not really a message, is it?
Surely, I mean, you need to have a certain level of confidence in yourself to be a stand-up.
Oh, I think that, I think there's a lot
and be quite thick-skinned.
Yeah, well, I think having a thick skin is key, but I think a lot of being a stand-up is muscle memory, going out and doing it and not being scared of going out and doing it, but also, having a faith in yourself, a blind faith and a confidence in yourself to go out and do it.
And not take everything personally.
Well, that's hard, especially in Edinburgh, that's hard because it is so personal in Edinburgh. It's your massive poster.
I'll just
just zoom that in.
Zoom in there.
Look at that.
All the flyers have already
I've spent a fortune this year on one of those massive posters there.
You don't need PR.
Yeah, who
It's,
needs
you
PR?
know,
Just when you've got massive
your name
posters
speaks for
everywhere.
itself.
No, and it's so personal because that's my big face,
Yeah.
you know, and my big name. And if someone goes, well, that's
Yeah.
rubbish, you go, oh, well, I've really tried at that. But then
But it can
that's
vary
part
so
of
much.
it.
What's your hope for this festival? Are you you've got your family
Do
up with
you know what? I
you're
just
gonna
want, I'm
enjoy
trying to enjoy this one,
Yeah.
and because you never know, you might never come back, and it is the world's best place
Oh, don't
at
say
the
that.
world's
Well,
best
you-
time. No, but
well,
you never know. You never know how
Yeah.
your life's going to go.
Exactly.
And this year, for the first time, I produced my own show last year and wrote it and was in
Right.
it, which was just bonkers. And this
Quite
year,
stressful.
I'm just in it. I've written it and I'm just in
Yeah.
it. And I just thought, no, come and try and enjoy it
Yeah.
this year. And I love my show. I absolutely love doing my show, and I love my show, and I think it's a really funny show. And there's not one joke in it. I think, oh god, I've got to tell this now.
Say that quickly.
You know, it just, and you know, yes, hello, quick, style it out, jazz hands.
I think
So
if you
just trying to enjoy it really. That's my key this year. Is to, I'm proud of the show. I'm going to enjoy doing the
Yeah.
show, and I'm going to try and see as much as I can. And not
Sounds
yet.
like a
I
good
wait a
keep
week
us.
till I see stuff,
Yeah.
but you know.
And, no, it's been brilliant to have you along.
Good.
And,
I think we've just missed the rain.
I think so.
it's about to come.
Yeah. Hopefully,
Thank you, Edinburgh Festivals magazine.
Yes, well, it's
My
been
favourite
your favourite
magazine
magazine.
at the Edinburgh Festivals.
And
Marvellous.
it's been brilliant to have Charlie Baker here.
Yes.
And
Andrew Vincent and
finally,
Marcus
once
Brigstock.
again, the show will be
7:15, freshly baked at the
the
Pleasance
Pleasance-
below.
There we go.
Daily, not the 13th. The show which lazy reviewers are calling half baked or not as good as sliced bread.